Carmen had some funny excuses.
I knew she would.
Makes you wonder what she's got away with at home, to be honest with you. It truly does. Like, I'm so concerned if she is lying to us. I'm not saying that she is, but. Guys, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us. Guys, we've got something fun planned tonight. We're playing a game that the girls learned from one of their friends recently. Principal. Like the principal at school, right?
Yes.
How do you play this game?
So it's kind of like red light, green light. There's gonna be people at the start. The principal like right here.
The principal right here turns around, okay, and then the people behind try and run. And if I turn around and I see you, you have to come to the principal's office, and I'll be like, why were you climbing up the sides, or why were you running in the holes, or why were you calling names? Or
So question things you would do at school, right?
Yeah.
like breaking
Like stuff
the
you'd get in
rules.
trouble for. Yeah.
And then you'd have to give a good excuse. And if it's a good excuse, you can go back to your spot. But if it's a bad excuse, then you have to restart at the beginning.
Okay, so you got to be creative, right?
Wanna see a practice run?
Yes,
I'm
sure.
gonna be principal
Practice.
first.
This is the hardest part of playing games with you girls, is trying to decide who's going to go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yay, I'm gonna be first. This means I get to be it first, and when we actually play it.
You all right with that?
No, we never agreed on that.
Yes, you can be it first. No,
That's alright. You can
You guys are killing me. Someone just decided to go first.
I'll be it first.
All right.
that means I don't want to be it first when we actually play.
Okay.
So I feel like your chair is a little close. No, that's fine. All right, we'll do that for the first round. All right. All right, she saw her move.
Why did you share your food with Timothy?
Because he had no food because he forgot his lunch and he started crying, so I felt bad.
Well, he could have got school lunch.
He didn't like school lunch, so he didn't because he didn't really want to. I told him to, but he just didn't.
Well, you should
I'm
follow
confused.
the rules, man. Go back to the end of the line.
All the way back? Wasn't a good enough excuse?
Yeah, because she needs to follow the rules.
All right. Try again. You ready? You gotta be more sneaky than that.
Why did you run away from school?
Because somebody was chasing me, and if they didn't stop chasing me, then they would hurt me. If I stopped running, they would hurt me because they were trying to hurt me, so I was trying to run away from them.
All right, good enough excuse. Get back to where you stopped right there. I decided for you.
Okay.
So that's how it's played. We're just showing everyone how it's played. So Carmen would start back from that spot and then try to work her way up till she gets to Claire. And if she touches Claire or the chair by
First person
her.
who attacks me is principal.
Okay, now we're actually playing, and
Yes.
I'm the principal.
Let's get the principal of our house over here. Terry, that's you. I'm gonna let you be principal. I'll take the vice principal role. All right, we have Claire, Terry, and Owen participating tonight. Owen has been at youth camp over the weekend. He's extremely tired. They stayed up way too late, I'm sure of it. How late did you guys stay up?
I don't know, like 3.
3 a.m.
Good night.
So Owen's a little bit tired. He's been taking a nap, trying to get caught up. You guys, are we ready?
Ready.
You guys need to stretch it all.
No, I'm awesome.
You guys need to think of excuses at all.
No, I'm awesome.
Carmen, are you ready?
Yeah.
I mean, Mrs. Principal.
Mrs. McNeel.
Mrs. McNeel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
Why did you break the dress code?
Because it's the only clothes that my mom will buy me. And I don't have any money.
Tell your mom to buy you better clothes. Go back to the end.
What?
All right, Claire's got to start over again. Mom has got like a 3-foot lead on Owen and Claire now.
all the way to her without her seeing me then.
You're the principal. I feel like you should be a principal already at school.
I saw
I feel like you should be a principal at school already.
you. I saw you. You're like,
Yeah, Mom, I saw it.
All right, Terry, you're up.
why are you wearing makeup when you were in kindergarten?
Is that against the school code?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since today.
You can't just make up new rules on the
Yes, I
fly.
can.
So, we need a good excuse. Why are you wearing makeup in kindergarten?
Because I wanted to.
That's a bad excuse.
That's a great excuse.
That's not acceptable. Go back to the end.
That's not what?
I agree with that. Acceptable. Start back at the beginning. If you were wearing makeup in the
Not
kindergarten,
acceptable.
it should be for a boy at least or something, right? You agree with that, principal?
Yes.
So back to the beginning.
That is Oh, you little son.
You did not see him move.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. There's no way you saw him. He was so
I
sneaky.
saw him through my hair because my hair was in my face
completely turned around. You can't see backwards.
Come here. Why were you running in the halls?
Because my pet badger got out and I had to catch him.
Like your brother do that. Go back to the end.
My brother's at work.
I don't care. Go back to the end.
She is a tough principal.
Well, it's
Jeez.
stupid that you have to catch your badger at school.
Well, that is true. Who brings their badger to school?
You're such a little liar.
Why were you climbing up the slides?
So I could go down again.
Climb up the ladder. Go back to the line.
What's the difference between climbing up the ladder or climbing up the slide?
Because if you're climbing up the slide and then a little kid comes down the slide, then you get hurt and you fall into the little kid, and then the little kid gets hurt because you fall on top of him. Go to the end of the line.
You're so sassy.
That's valid. Use the ladder next time.
But Owen!
What?
Why did you throw your very, very sharp pencil at Timothy?
Timothy.
Timothy. See, he threw it at me first.
I was told by Timothy himself that he did not.
You can't trust him.
Better go back to his spot.
Good job. Go back to your spot. That was good.
Carmen, close your eyes.
Okay, that's unfair because then I turned around when I was flexible. Okay, fine.
I tapped her.
Oh, finally. All right, new principal. Principal Claire is in the chair.
That's on me.
Nice spin move, my friend.
Why did you run away from school? We haven't done that one.
Why did you run away from school?
Because someone yelled fire and I don't want to die.
You good? You can go back to your spot.
Ooh, go back to your spot. That's great.
Why were you eating in class? I also asked your teacher and she said it wasn't okay.
I got checked in because I had to go to the dance before lunch, and so I was so hungry. I was gonna starve to death. So that's why I was eating.
She was gonna starve to death, principal.
Okay, but you could have asked your teacher.
I did ask my teacher. She just ignored me.
She said that you didn't.
You don't know that.
And I'm really best buds with her, so I believe her. Go back to the end.
Back to the end. Carmen's trying to gain a lot of ground quick and she keeps getting caught.
Why did you share food with Selena?
I wasn't sharing food with Selena. She gave me her bag of chips, and so I was like, no, I don't want to get in trouble. Take them back.
Ooh.
You can go back to your spot.
Yeah, ooh, that was good, Carm. Way to go. Take those chips back, Selena.
No.
Carmen's just like trying to go.
Why did you walk out of your classroom?
So why did you randomly just leave your class?
I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and my teacher told me at the first day of school she doesn't like us going up and asking her can we go to the bathroom like a million times a day, so we're allowed to just go.
You're gonna go back.
All right. Owen gains a foot, Carmen gets caught. That's how this game is working out right now.
Why did you punch Kitlin?
Kitlin, that's a new name I've never heard before. Did you just make that up? All right, perfect.
I wasn't trying to hit Kitlin. I was just hanging out with her, and since I'm a cheerleader, I like to do high V's, and her face is like really right there because she's really tall, and I don't actually hit her in the face. It was an accident. I really didn't mean to.
That is fantastic.
But she's shorter than you. How did you hit her in the face when you did a high V?
Because she was on McKenna's back in a piggyback ride.
That's pretty good. I'd let her go back if it was me.
Yeah, you can.
My gosh. Carmen's a good liar. Which makes me wonder what she's getting away with here at home.
Right.
Oh, Owen made it. Finally made it. Principal McNeel here. You ready for this?
He's looking in the mirror. I totally saw
Close
that.
your eyes.
Why do you have braces?
He's asking the questions here.
Why did you smack your teacher?
Because we were doing a science project, and that was what I was supposed to do.
That was your science project
It was-
to smack
no,
your teacher?
My experiment was would it hurt my teacher if I smacked her, so I had to test it.
She had to test that theory. Did it hurt your
What were the
teacher?
results for this one?
I don't know, because you immediately called me to the principal's office. I didn't get to hear her scream in pain.
So you know she was gonna scream in pain.
No, I didn't.
Get back to the door.
This game sucks!
Carmen's just gonna come back.
We meet again.
Why did you bite Phil?
Why did you bite Phil?
Because I am very hallucinative today. I've been hallucinating today, and I'm starving. So I imagine Phil as a beautiful pizza, so that's why I bit his finger.
You can go back to yours.
Yeah.
I bet it feels a beautiful.
Oh gosh, that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Why did you throw the scissors at the window?
Why'd you throw the scissors at the window?
Science.
Back to the door.
Science.
She didn't have anything on that one.
Why were you rolling glue sticks down the hall?
Why were you rolling glue sticks down the hall, Miss Claire?
Because in class we were doing a glue stick race in science, and we're gonna see who could
Who's your teacher?
Miss Draper.
Sorry, the teacher here.
Miss.
Go back to the door.
Like Claire's gotta go all the way back.
How did you get there?
I was right behind Mom, so I just came out here, but that way you could actually see me. You can't move. That's up there. You can't move. Touch.
Oh, I feel like we ought to give Mom a shot to be principal
Okay,
though.
Mom, you can go.
You ready for this? Do you have some good questions? Kiddos, you ready?
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
That doesn't
Yes, it does.
Why were you tardy again today? This is like the 10th time this week.
My mom wakes me up at 9 o'clock and we start school at 9:15.
Well, don't you think you're old enough to set your own alarm?
My mom doesn't let me have phones in my room, and I don't have my own alarm because my mom won't buy me one.
Take it up with your mom.
I think you're old enough that you could find an alarm.
She doesn't drive me, and I'm 8, and so I don't really know how to drive. I'm sorry. This is not my fault. This is my mom's fault. I can't do anything about it.
Can't?
No.
Like you don't wake up with the sun or the
The sun?
rooster next door?
I live in New York City. There's not a rooster next door.
She lives in New York City. She doesn't have a rooster.
Okay, fine.
I didn't know she was making up where she lives too. And apparently she didn't get her age correct either. He finally decided to move. Mom caught him.
Why were you playing on the berm?
On the berm?
You know that is off limits.
Explain to us what the berm is.
The berm is this little hill at the back of the playground that the kids are not allowed to play on it.
My friend threw the
We
football.
have written up so many kids playing on that berm.
My friend threw the football behind the berm, and I got voted out, so I had to go get the football. I wasn't playing on it.
But I saw you playing on it.
I just got the football and then I got back.
Right.
Right.
All right, you're pretty close to the door. I'll let you go back to your spot.
Carmen, you're actually trying this time. You're doing great, Carmen.
Oh, and I saw you. Why did you take your teacher's chair and race it down the hall?
Because I came up with this new formula for dissolving rust at home. And her wheels are kind of squeaky.
Oh.
So she said, you can try it out. I said, okay, thank you. So it worked. And I could sell you some if you'd like.
I've never heard of a third grader
I'm 4.5.
developing. Well, then you shouldn't even be at this school if you're only 4.5.
That's how smart I am.
For 5 and older.
That's how smart I am. I'm WD-50.
WD-50. So is he going all the way back or is he going back to his spot?
I think you need to go back. Claire! Why did you cheat on your math test?
So I was doing my math test, right? My teacher said you can cheat off her paper because I need money. And if you guys get high scores, then I get more money, so.
Oh, really? If the kids get better grades, the teacher gets more cash.
Yeah.
So the teacher's allowing it.
That sounds like a common thing happening a lot right now.
So yeah.
I mean, that's not like a policy that I put in place, so I'm not sure where your teacher came up with that. Cheating is never okay. Go back to the tour.
Back to the
It's so annoying. Okay, Mom, just keep going. I think you will cheat.
All right, I think that's enough. Carmen made it back, all the way back. I think it's time to have, I think Mom has some cake.
I made a yummy pumpkin cake. It's pumpkin season, people.
It's true. Let's have some cake, let's brush our teeth, and let's go to bed. And get up and go to real school. See our real principal. Claire's cutting the cake for everybody. Terry, is this some homemade frosting as well?
Yes, it is. Homemade cake, homemade frosting.
Guys, that is it for us today. That was a fun game, playing some principal. Carmen had some funny excuses.
I knew she would.
Makes you wonder what she's got away with at home, to be honest with you. It truly does. Like, I'm so concerned if she is lying to us. I'm not saying that she is, but it's probably some things where I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. No big deal.
Totally lie. She's good at it.
Guys, we appreciate you watching. We love you, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.